Good evening, everyone. I'm Sherwin Andre Acero, and this is Subject IT 413, Information Assurance and Security. And for this video, I'm going to discuss about the meaning of ethical hacking and the three hats, which is white hat hacker, the black hat hacker, and the gray hat hacker. So, number one, what is ethical hacking? Ethical hacking involves unauthorized attempt to gain unauthorized access to a computer system, application, or data. Carrying out an ethical hack involves duplicating strategies and actions of malicious attackers. This practice helps to identify security vulnerabilities which can then be resolved before a malicious attacker has the opportunity to exploit them. So this is the meaning of ethical hacking. And the second topic, I'll explain what the three hat hackers mean. White hat hacker. A white hat is an ethical computer hacker or a computer security expert who specializes in penetration testing and other testing methodologies that ensure the security of an organization's information systems. Ethical hacking is a term meant to amplify a broader category than just penetration testing. So, there are two examples of white hat hacker. Number one, Tim Berners-Lee. Famous not for hacking but inventing the World Wide Web, Berners-Lee nevertheless is undeniably a member of a white hat camp. As a student of Oxford University, Berners-Lee was banned from using the university computers after he and a friend were caught hacking to gain access to restricted areas. Number 2, Kevin Mitnick. Kevin Mitnick started as a black hat hacker and ended up serving time after hacking into one of the biggest companies in the world. Now, he has left the dark side and worked as a consultant and as a writer. The second hat is what we call the black hat hackers. A black hat hackers is a hacker who violates computer security for their own personal profit or out of malice. So this is the two examples of a black hat hackers. Number 1, Kevin Mitnick. Without a doubt, one of the best black hat hackers to ever hit the tech world. He was at one point the most wanted cyber criminal in the world and still remains one of the most notorious in hacking history. He even featured in the documentary about hacking because of how smart he is. Kevin Mitnick's crimes about hacking, including stealing secrets from major companies like IBM and Motorola, and even hacking into the National Defense Working System, or should I say warning system. He spent 2 stints in jail, but that need to hack never quite went away. Thankfully, for all of us, he ended up turning a new leaf. Kevin Mitnick currently works as a white hat hacker and advises others on how to further beef up the cyber security. Number 2, Richard Price and Matthew Bevan. Believe it or not, these two were only 21 and 17 when they became known as two of the best black hackers in the world. They had a bunch of capers that made them wanted criminals, including hacking into a multiple US military computers. However, it was the fact that they launched a cyber attack on North Korea that really landed them on the map. To date, no other hacker almost started a war the way they did. So these are the two examples of the black hat hackers. So let's move on now to the third, which is the gray hat hacker. A gray hat hacker is a computer hacker or computer security expert who may sometimes violate laws or typical ethical standards. Either he will do good or bad, that is the question. So there are two examples of the gray hat hackers. Number 1, Linux routers. A team of gray hat hackers known as White Team identified a security hole in a speculated Linux router models in 2015. To remedy the flaw, the group released a malware that would allow affected users to plug the security gap. Number 2, online printers. Back in 2017, a gray hat hacker remotely operated more than 150,000 printers to warn their users about the risk of leaving online printers exposed. So this is the definition and the examples of 3 hat hackers. Thank you and God bless.